This class is presented to you by Dr. Adam Cohen, teacher at the Tureya Ashram in India.
For holistic physical strength, there's nothing more important than core strength, because it is at the core that the upper body is connected to the lower body. If we look at the anatomical structure of the body, the only bone structure that is supporting the core region is the lower spine, the lumbar spine. Outside of this, it is only the abdominal muscles that can support this part of the body. And this region is integral because, again, it links the upper body to the lower body. This beginning of core practice, then, will take you into the first stages of developing a strong abdominal region, which will be vital to further practices within the Yogasanas. For this practice, we're going to begin standing, feet separated at about hips distance apart. To begin to activate the abdominal region and increase circulation to this portion of the body, we're going to do a gentle twist that should be familiar to most. Arms out to the side, reaching from fingertip to fingertip. Exhale, twist to the right, bring the left hand to the front of the right shoulder, and then sweep the right hand behind the back and towards the outside of the left abdomen. Then as you inhale, come back to neutral, and then exhale, twist to the left, right hand to the front of the left shoulder, right hand reaches behind the back towards the outside of the right abdomen. Continue alternating with the breath, inhaling as you open to neutral, exhaling as you move into the twist. Feel free flow through the movement and float as you glide through the action, which will help to create a stimulation of the core region. Moving with the breath is also important, and this is particularly true for the abdominal exercises, because if we hold our breath, we will find ourselves not getting the full support from the body for the physical activity. We'll be exploring this a little bit further when we go into the other practices. Now you can release this technique. Let's begin to stretch the core now. This will also assist in increasing blood flow. As you inhale, reach the hands forward and then up, all the way up towards the sky. And when the hands come back, arch back through the upper portions of the spine, coming into a gentle back bend. But focus on isolating the back bend through the core so that you feel full stretch to the abdomen. Hold for one more moment and then exhale. Drop the hands forward and down until they come alongside the body. Now we'll do two more of these movements. Inhale, reach up, stretch, lengthen through the core by isolating the stretch within the abdomen. And then exhaling, sweeping the arms forward and down and releasing. One more, inhale, lift, stretch, extend. Exhale, drop the hands forward, down, and release. Now for the next practice, we're going to work through the outer abdominal region known as the obliques, the internal and external obliques. This part supports the lateral sides of the abdomen. As you inhale, reach the right arm out to the side at about shoulder level, then bend at the elbow and bring the palm to the back of the head. Then as you exhale, begin to arch to the left, keep the chest and the hips forward, and then slide the left hand down the outside of the left leg, stretching deeply through the right side of the abdominal region and contracting through the left. Then inhale back up to neutral, straighten the right arm, and then release the right arm down. Now coming onto the left side, inhale as you reach the arm out to the side and up, bend at the elbow, bring the palm to the back of the head, and then begin to arch to the right now, stretching through the left side body. And then inhaling, coming back up, and then exhaling, lowering the hand down. Following the breath, we're going to do two more on each side. Right side, inhaling, lifting, arching, and exhaling into the stretch. Inhaling back up to neutral, exhaling, releasing the arm. Then coming on the left side, inhale, lift the arm, bend at the elbow, exhale, arch to the right. Inhale, back up to neutral. Exhale, drop the left hand down. Now one more on each side, go at your own pace. Focus on the full extension of the side body and allow that extension to fully activate in an eccentric action the outer core. Once you've finished, you're going to relax. Now bring the feet together if they're not already. With the feet together, just barely touching, lift the arms straight up towards the sky. Straight line from fingertip to hips. And we're going to use the core to begin to come forward with that straight spine into a gentle forward bend, actually an active forward bend, forming a 90-degree angle between the upper body and the lower body. Hold in that angle for a moment and activate the core fully by stretching the fingers as far away from your body as you can. Then inhale, lifting back up, and then exhaling, dropping the arms to the side once again. Now let's do a couple more of this one. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhaling, folding from the hips, extending out, staying here for one breath. Inhale, exhale, and then with the next inhalation, lift back up, and then exhale, release the arms. Then inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Exhale, fold forward from the hips, 90-degree angle between the upper body and lower body. Inhale and exhale, and then with the next inhalation, lifting back up, and then exhaling, releasing the arms to the side. Now we're going to gently lower down onto the ground, coming to resting on our backs. On our backs, we're going to be activating the core at a different angle now. Have the arms straight and the hands just on top of the pelvis. Then as you exhale, you're going to lift the shoulders and the head off the ground. Slide the hands down the front of the legs towards the toes without lifting your lower back off the ground. Then inhale as you release, dropping your upper back on head back onto the earth. Exhale, contract, slide the hands across the top of the legs, squeeze through the core while keeping the lower back on the earth. Then inhale again, release and relax. Now try to complete another 10 or so of this practice, focusing on the core and squeezing firmly through the abdominal muscles when you lift up, when the hands are sliding towards the feet. Then inhale, coming down, releasing completely onto the earth with the inflowing breath. Continue following the movement of the breath. Again, as we said before, really follow the breath. Do not hold your breath here. That is a big mistake that you can make. So really focus on keeping the breath in movement. Allow it to flow freely, uninhibited, and really working hard through the core. 2 more rounds. Then relax. Lower abdominal muscles. If you feel fatigued at this point, then just draw your knees into your chest, hug them in and hold them there with the hands, staying there for a few minutes or a few moments before continuing the practice. Otherwise, if you're ready, bring your arms underneath the body, or if you feel like you have a stronger core, then you can keep the arms just outside the body on the ground. Now we're going to alternately lift and lower the right and left leg. Inhale as you lift the right leg straight up towards the sky, keeping the leg straight. Then exhale as you lower it down. Now inhale as you lift the left leg straight up towards the sky, and then exhale as you lower the left leg down. More intense variation is to not allow either leg to touch the earth. Let the leg that's just staying still hover just above the earth while moving the opposite leg. So you're going to let the left leg hover just above the earth, and then lift the right leg up towards the sky while the left leg just stays hovering above the earth. Then lower the right leg down. Now let the right leg hover just above the earth and lift the left leg up towards the sky as you inhale, and then exhale, lower the left leg down. Alternating right and left in this manner. Choose one of the 2 variations. The first one, as we said, is going to be easier than the second one. And finishing one more on each side. Then relax. Arms out to the side at shoulder level. Stretch out from fingertip to fingertip. Now we're going to work into the inner and outer portions of the abdominal region. As you exhale, lift the right hand up towards the sky and then reach it slightly out to the left so that the hand is going to be above the space of the left shoulder, but way up above, while lifting the right shoulder and right upper back off the ground. Then inhale as you release, lowering the right hand onto the earth. Now let's do the same with the left. Reach the left hand up towards the sky, right above the right shoulder. Lift the left shoulder and upper back off the ground. Look out towards your right toes, then inhale as you release. Okay, alternating right and left, following with the breath. Exhale as you come up. And again, look out towards your big toe while lifting the hand straight up towards the sky. And then inhale as you release. Now left side, exhale, lift. Inhale, release. A few more. Doing as many as you can until the body becomes tired and you feel like the abdominal muscles are firmly exhausted. And then relax. Now, to release the abdomen, drop both your knees into the chest. Hands right on the tops of the knees. As you exhale, pull the knees in towards the chest as tightly as you can. And as you inhale, move the knees away from the chest, but only go as far away as you can while keeping the hands still on the knees and just straightening the elbows. So exhale, bend the elbows, draw the knees in towards the chest. Inhale, straighten the elbows, raise the knees away from the chest, moving with the breath and keeping the motion really gentle, focusing on the release of the abdominal muscles through this action. And then when you're ready, come into Shavasana, either staying here for a minute or two and then transitioning into another practice, or if you're ready to relax completely, just fully place yourself on the ground, make total adjustment of the body into a position that feels entirely relaxed. Stay here for several minutes before reactivating the body.